New data from Target 12 shows average daily COVID testing in Rhode Island is nearly twice as high as the same time last year.
There are several reasons, from kids going back to school to some colleges and universities like Brown mandating regular testing even for fully vaccinated students. 12 News reporter Alexandra Leslie joins us outside the Department of Health to break down the data further.
The Department of Health told me from the first week to the second week of school, demand for testing increased nearly 22%. And last week, the state was averaging about 4,700 tests per day. Even with an increase in testing, the Department of Health says it has still had additional capacity. Tuesday, for example, 63% of all general public appointments and just 55% of all K-12 appointments for that day were filled. Data from Target 12 shows as of September 14th, Rhode Island averaged about 14,500 new tests per day. That represents a roughly 150% increase compared to August 1st, when the state averaged about 5,700 tests per day. In just the last month, testing has soared. In the month of July, the state administered nearly 146,000 tests, and in August, just over 254,000 tests were performed. Some parents of children waiting on test results tell 12 News the wait times have been longer than 2 days.
Our primary goal operationally from the department's perspective is to ensure that the few numbers of students that have had those extended times continue to get smaller and smaller in terms of that impact.
Currently, there are 20 state-run test sites across Rhode Island, and more than a dozen mobile test sites are scheduled each week, according to Department of Health spokesperson Joseph Wendelken. Governor Dan McKee acknowledged glitches this week and said the state will continue to improve its testing strategy over time with the goal of keeping kids in the classroom.
If there's a situation where they're out of the classroom because they're waiting on tests, we need to address that.
The Department of Health tells me there are a few ways within your control that you can avoid getting delayed test results. I'll have those details coming up new at 6. In Providence, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.